Cute. What's going on? So today is Tuesday. It is 12 o'clock and we are live.
Yes. We're in the building, in a different building. So we decided to tell y'all where we at. We'll give y'all a recap at the end of the location, but everything so far is going smooth. Customer service, especially so far.
Can y'all hear us? Make sure that y'all can hear us. If y'all can't hear us, put something in the chat and let us know.
I don't know if you can see me in this camera, huh?
So y'all, we trying to work up 2 cameras.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in about 30 minutes we'll order. All right. So today's topic is
a cashless society. Are you ready?
So we're gonna recap on our weekend because we both had some awesome weekends.
We did.
And the biggest thing in our weekend was customer service. It sucked.
Spending your money somewhere and getting horrible customer service is a no-no. Like, I don't have to spend my money with you. Like, this is a choice I'm making. So you need to treat me accordingly.
Right, and like if you ask for something, don't get an attitude when I say it's not right. Just try to fix it, and the customer is always right in any business that you go to.
And especially in our culture, we see it more often. Like, literally, you see people just be nasty. Even if you're not even coming nasty, they're like, oh, well, what's the problem? The problem is you. Because I'm going to tell you. The problem is you, and we're going to get this rectified in a professional way and still handle, what we need to handle. You're going to fix my order.
Right.
And you're going to fix my husband's order. Ooh, mess up my husband's order. That's what I want you to do.
And then men don't ever say nothing like, no, it's okay. No, we didn't pay this money. I'm about to tell him.
I'm going out. I'm going to go out harder for him than I will for myself, y'all. He'd be like, boom, please don't say nothing. Don't say nothing? All right, I'm going in.
But just like at Chick-fil-A, I don't know what it is about Chick-fil-A. If you're having a bad day and you go to Chick-fil-A, the customer service is amazing. It's top tier. It's like everybody there is happy. Even if they're having a bad day, you don't know they're having a bad day. But when you try to go support Black-owned businesses, they are slow. They do not care about you waiting. And then if something is wrong, they just act like, oh, well, go somewhere else.
You'll be okay. And then this is not all establishments. We're not speaking for all. We're speaking for some of the things we experienced. But the place I went to was not a Black establishment. Let's just keep it a buck. The Yardbird, baby, this weekend, you could have kept it. I'm just being honest. I'm calling it what it is. If I sit down and pay $100 for some biscuits, and y'all treat me like I'm in a third world country, we got a problem.
Yeah, and then I was so excited to take my boyfriend to this restaurant that is from home, and I wanted that whole Chicago feel. And we go to Harold's, and it was horrible.
What did you experience? Like, what happened? Like, was it just like...
I ordered 14 wings. If you're from Chicago, you already know. 14 wings, mild sauce, salt, and pepper. I want my mild sauce all on my chicken. I want it all right. Oh, it wasn't in your order. Okay. You want to bring it back? No, I don't want to bring you my chicken that's already in front of me that I'm breathing on for you to put mild sauce on my chicken.
Bring me the mild sauce.
Just give me about that. It's gonna be 25 cents, and I'm like, I'm not paying you 25 cents for no. The chicken was $30 for 14 wings. Stop this! Stop! We gotta stop. So then she give it to me. She throw it at me, and I'm like, girl,
you better than me.
I said, you know what? I'm so glad I have been delivered, and I'm trying to be better. But just as in any business, in your business, my businesses, I always try to make sure the customer experience is amazing because we go a lot of places. People go a lot of places. People call you and be like, girl, what's a good brunch place to go to? And if you have a bad experience, it's like, oh, I'm so sorry I sent you there.
And we recommending these places and going to these places for the experience so y'all will get to see like firsthand. This is the reality of what is happening. You know what I'm saying? Customer service needs to be top tier. We're in a time where you need to keep your money. So if you're going out, it needs to be an experience, a wonderful experience at that. Because you could be spending your money on something else.
You're spending your hard-earned money that you just stood on your legs for.
Fact.
You want to go and enjoy yourself. You've been waiting. You excited. And then you get there and it's like, girl, I could have stayed at home, made my own fried chicken and my own deep fry. But it's about the experience, and we have to get better in life about customer service. So if you are at a job or you have a business, always remember that the first time they see you and what the impression that you leave on them when you leave it's gonna take you many places.
First impressions are everything, even in a business, because you can have a bad experience the very first time and you never return. Like, I've done it, we'll do it again. Won't shop certain places, just because of that fact. So that's just a recap of our weekend to get everybody in the building and started. So the conversation is a cashless society. I know I do a lot of joking on this platform because I like to keep things light. You know what I'm saying? But this is not a light topic. It's very heavy, and it's not a conspiracy theory. None of that. We just coming to y'all like in a place of it needs to be a concern in households right now. When we were downtown this weekend, everything said no cash, just cards. It's already happening. Like, it's in effect, full effect. And you better start acting like it. My opinion on the matter, you need to have a friend group, a family net. People know how to grow their own food. People know how to have a skill set, build homes, build dog houses.
Black Wall Street. We can have Black Wall Street.
We can have it, and we have to be able to believe it's attainable first and foremost, and get in position to attain it. Own an asset. Like, get in position, because credit is going to be number one. They are separating the haves and the have-nots. That's what's happening right now, whether people believe it or not. So if you have not, you're going to be in that depression era like they had a long time ago. But if you're prepared to a point where you're saying, listen, I'm putting my family first, and if you can learn dances on TikTok, if you can learn all this different stuff, you can learn how to plant a seed. You feel me? You can teach them kids how to get out here and learn different skill sets. You can do pottery at home, plant tomatoes, plant cucumbers, raise gardens. This is a time for us to be learning skills and not just,
how you doing?
Hey, how you doing? And not just be out here really unprepared, because our culture is known for being the survivors, but we be getting hit the worst.
Yeah, because half of us don't have bank accounts. So if you don't have a bank account, how are you gonna go cashless? If you don't have an iPhone, how are you gonna go cashless? They probably got something for Android. I'm just team iPhone. But on that whole note, it's like getting back, like you said, with your family. Like, you gotta build stuff with your family. You gotta, like they said, the LLC is about to be. If you don't know, go see your tax person, or you can see me or whatever. Your LLC, if you don't fill out a certain form, you're not going to be able to conduct in that LLC. They're changing everything, and it's all coming like bam, 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 bam. And if you're not paying attention, you're going to miss it, and you're going to be stuck without. Because look at homeless people, or look at, like my cousin said, look at the older generation. How are they going to use cashless society? The people that don't have bank accounts.
Honestly, I think that's the whole point of this. I think they're weeding out people. Think about it. If you brought up homeless, if you giving somebody some money, that's untraceable technically, because this homeless person is going to take it somewhere and use it to do what they're trying to do, but you just gave it to them, right? That homeless person probably not filed taxes. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm looking at it because what they're doing is they're trying to get full control over every dollar. You better believe it. It's not something that we making up. It's right in front of you. Every dollar, every transaction is being monitored. It was already being monitored, but it's really going to be at the third degree at this point. The state of Florida is saying now that they're trying to go against it. They're trying to do a petition where different states, they're saying Texas is going to rally with them. And I don't want anything having full control over every aspect of my life, but that's where this is gearing. And that's why I'm saying it's important that if you have a major platform, or if you're doing anything to speak to the public, speak on it and tell the truth about it. Stop fraternizing about bullcrap. Like, Trump getting locked up, that ain't what they want y'all.
That's what they want y'all to see, but they don't know. You're not seeing what else is happening
behind the scenes, and you better be on it for you and yours, because it's literally like that type of situation.
Yep, like just for hairstylists, if you're a hairstylist and all you take is cash, that's not gonna happen no more. Like, they want to track exactly what you're making, where you spending it, why do you have all this money in your account? You need to spend some of that money, and half the time you're not checking no way, so they're probably gonna take your money, just like they killed the Cash App guy. You kill the Cash App guy, and now you're going to the Fed now. Fed now is going to manage your money.
So it's going to leave it goes to your bank. It's going to go through Fed now before it goes to the merchant that you're purchasing things from, because that's the transaction versus just going straight from your bank to the merchant. No, it's going to hit that middle marker for a reason, because it's trying to be monitored. So y'all get in gear, because this is not something that we need as a culture and as a people in general to take lightly.
Go get some land. Go get a piece of property.
Yes.
Go make sure your credit is right. Go make sure you talk to a financial advisor. Go take care of your money. Go put something, save it. If you don't know nobody, find somebody to talk to. Like, for real, you need to look on YouTube. You need to be watching the news because this is supposed to start in July.
It's effective in July.
Yeah, so I've been not taking cash and I didn't even know why, which was crazy. It's like God would show you stuff, and I was like, y'all, go get you a prepaid debit card so you can monitor whatever you're spending. I'm doing everything on the app because everything is an app. Everything is scanned, even before COVID, during COVID, and they're gonna keep it so they can know everything that you're doing.
Yeah. So you gotta be getting in a position of power for you and your family to continue the generational wealth for your family. The only way you do that is knowledge. Knowledge is power. And right now, it's so many resources out here that all you gotta do is tap into it. Get in the right circles, because the ones that's kicking it and having a good time, they're gonna be right where they at. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the reality. You have to get your mind in a different place and surround yourself with people who are also in a different place, a better position than you, so you can learn. That the envious and the strife and all that stuff, like, it's pointless at this time in our lives. Like, you can learn from somebody. If somebody holds a skill set that you want to know, hey, how did you do that? Versus saying she thinks she all that, baby, she knows something that you need to know. Find out. Ask her. She will tell you.
If you're the smartest person in your circle, you need a new circle.
It's a problem.
Because there's levels to this.
It is.
So you got to grow and you got to mature and you got to just ask for help. Like, I called somebody I knew and I was like, you know what? I think at this point I need a business coach because it is increasing. And now I have a business coach and she helps me. I have accountability. You know, and it was just a little word that she said that took me all the way the whole week. And I was like, dang, I didn't think about that. So you got to increase your network. You got to make sure that you rally yourself around people that's going places, not just going out to eat. Even though we always do vision board brunches.
We gonna eat, y'all.
But it's something about, like, when women and men get together, you sit and you talk. You find out what that person does. You find out what that person can do or how you can help that person, how that person can help you, how you all can network together and build bigger businesses. Just like everybody that goes to a job. I love it because I need people that go to a job, right? But that person that had that job that you work at had a vision, had a dream, and now you're working for them.
Mm-hmm. I'm not paying their mortgages.
Right. I'm not saying everybody is an entrepreneur, but you got to have a side business, because if that job decided to let you go and we're in a cashless society, now your bank account is gone, now you don't have no money, what are you going to do?
Also, imagine things getting frozen. Like, say you search something on the internet. I don't know, you trying to help certain nonprofit organizations, right? And the government says, you know what, I don't appreciate you spending your money in that type of tool. They freeze it. Okay, there you are. You're stuck, because now that's the full control we're talking about. We're not just talking about you going to Sonic and them saying, oh, we cutting you off, you had too many tater tots. That's not what we're saying. We're saying literally things that you may feel. The gun laws are going to change as well, y'all. These things are happening in full circle. The Jim Crow law was passed in Mississippi. Like, the NAACP told the African American community to stop going to Florida, stop literally traveling there. It's so much going on in our society right now that we do not need to ignore at all. This platform, TikTok, they educate these kids more than some of these schools. Let's just be real.
I learned a lot on TikTok.
A lot. African American history, political. I'm not even a political person, but I know that right now it's time for change, especially in the Black culture. This generation that's coming up, y'all the goats. Because y'all gonna research and y'all gonna learn, and y'all teaching even the elderly. And I don't think y'all get enough recognition for that.
They be getting it, honey, baby. When I'm like, they out here in high rises. I was not in no high rises at 20-some years old, baby. They out here killing it.
They millionaires out here at 25. Y'all know, I don't even tell y'all what I was doing at 25. Okay, I was working
at Burger King,
so many jobs,
McDonald's.
But it made us who we are. We are very strong, you know. But they're just teaching us a
different way,
right? A more intelligent way, actually, to survive. Versus using your hands and your labor, they using their brain. They in the tech world. That's why I'm saying, like, it's vital to our culture that we stand up and speak on the things that's happening right now, especially this cashless society. It's really just a control society. That's what it's about.
If y'all didn't pay attention during COVID, y'all went out there and got their shot. I was one at the last of the last because I was a nurse and I was like, I need this shot to go work and all this stuff. It's all about mind control. You didn't need that daggone shot. You don't even know what it's going to do to you later on. You a whole live experiment.
I refuse to speak on that because I didn't do it. I'm just keeping it a book. I ain't gonna lie. So I'm gonna leave that there. I didn't do it.
But it's a live experiment that you are living in, and you don't know what it's gonna do to you. And now people are having the effects of their first shot that they got, and the booster shot, and the other shot. So now they controlling your money. Now they just controlled your health.
What else? What else are you offering them? Like, I'm not giving up my kids. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? So it's time for us to really think and really, really pursue some things that maybe you know that you should have been did. Get on it. Getting your kids' passport. Y'all, yes. I was just in line yesterday and I got an appointment. They're out there. Go ahead and get that because you never know what you might have to do in a quick response.
We might have to leave, girl.
You might have to chuck the deuces, like bye, and call it a day. And this is not a fear tactic, y'all. This is just us wanting to make sure that we speaking on things that are very current and very present in our lives right now.
Because right now what they want you to see is kids getting killed. They want you to see kids getting killed at school, people getting killed at the gas station. Mm-hmm. They want you to see that. They want you to see Trump, but they don't want you to see the behind the scenes.
Of who is usurping power. That's what it's about. This is a power thing. Honestly.
And just like you said, growing your own food and stuff like that, it's so crazy because so many people come here from different countries and stuff like that, and they don't get sick until they start eating our food. And then the food is so bad. Have you ever brought a pack of bread and the bread lasted for 3 weeks? I did that. It lasted for 3 weeks. No mold, no nothing.
They'll let you know it's not. We went, y'all. When I went to Belize for 7 days. 7 days. I had no inflammation. We felt amazing, and we had a chef that fed us 3 times a day. Can you imagine eating here 3 times a day? You're gonna feel bloated. You got to take a nap. You're gonna have to recoup your body. They were getting the snapper out of the water, like feeding you fresh food. And everybody that went with me was like, we feel amazing. Everything was so light. Yeah. That just goes to show you when you leave out of your environment how much damaging to your health it is actually here. Like, you can play like we in the land of the free. Ain't nothing free about what's going on right now. Not even the food you consuming. So you gotta get your mind. That fasting, I talked about fasting on one of my posts. My kids fast. I have 5. So when I tell you, I'm like, hey, you ain't eating until 1 o'clock. You ain't killing them. That's not killing them, baby. That's getting their body able to. When we were in caveman days, they didn't feed every day. They didn't eat all the time.
We eat all day.
That's here. That's why you got obesity. That's why my ass is big. I'm trying to work with me, not against me. Let's work together.
Like Golden Corral. Oh my God. Okay, y'all. You know what? I have to talk about this because we both nurses too, and we've seen so much. I just want everybody to take a moment, even if you bougie or whatever. I consider myself a little bougie sometimes.
And you will.
And I was like, let's go to Golden Corral. My uncle loves this place, and I'm like, okay, let's go see what it's about. We go to Golden Corral. Everybody that I saw walk through lymphedema. Everybody that I saw walk through, their stomach, their abdomen girth was horrific. Mm-hmm. Somebody had an oxygen tank. Somebody had a tray.
And they sitting at this table consuming everything that
food out of a bag. Mm-hmm. I looked in the bag. Everything came out of the bag. Mm-hmm. Like, it's not even real food.
But that's the life we live in right now. Just even going to the restaurants, y'all, we go and we explore these places, but we very, very aware of what is going on. But what are we doing? I think that's what this live is about.
It's depressing, y'all. Food will kill you.
Food will kill you.
Y'all keep on.
And I think African Americans, I want to say this statistically, I think congestive heart failure is the number 1 killer for us, if I'm not mistaken. That's the number 1 killer because you know why? Our families was taught put cornbread,
salt,
black eyed peas, you got ham hocks, you got greens, all these things on one plate. But it was a slave plate, if you tell the truth about it. Like, that's what the reality of it is. It was the leftovers. So now you brought that into our generation. Because I'm not going to say how old I am. I'm old enough. And now I'm teaching my kids differently. And I hope that that's something that all black people realize. Teach different. It's okay to do something different.
Yes, we got to do better, y'all. So go Get you a trust. Go get with your family. Go put your money together. I watched one guy on TikTok and I was like, oh my God, it was crazy what he said. Go, he was like, take your money together, y'all help each person in your family. Go get a U-Haul place. Then you open up the moving company. And that's your whole family working together.
As a team.
But some families don't want to work together, but you gotta find the people in your family that you can't work with. If not, find your outside family.
I was about to say everything ain't got to be family, because you can sometimes you feel more connected to your outside people than your family. That's life. So if you got a tribe of people that you say this is who I consider family, because family just ain't considered blood. I'm a real firm believer in family is who treats you with loyalty and respect above our loyalty. Because if you ain't loyal to me, I ain't really fooling with you. Because sometimes love can fade, but when you loyal, that's something hard to break. So find you a loyal team, whatever that looks like for you.
Go find your tribe.
Yes, do that. We gave y'all a lot of fines today. We did, but it's important fines.
So you're gonna go find a doctor that is gonna help you, or find an herbalist.
Herbalist, yes.
You're gonna go find somebody to help you get your money together. You're gonna go find somebody to help you. I ain't no gardener or nothing like that, but I know people that garden. My mama, my friends, everybody. And I do want to get into it. It is, interesting to eat your own.
Find you a home builder. Like, somebody in your team needs to be able to build, a mechanic. All these things are tools that you can use on wherever you go. I don't care if these jobs stop. These are things that's going to be needed no matter what.
And we got our own community. If you look in your network, you know somebody that does all
these things. You do. You may not realize it, but you do.
You probably don't talk to them all day, but somebody knows everything.
So yeah,
you just got to put your network together. Build your network. Start talking to people, even if they white, black, purple, brown. I don't care. If they can show you how to be better in your life, you got to go out there and get the resources for that.
I think he wants to be added. I'm sorry, I ain't catching time. You can resend it.
But that's all we wanted to say today, because it's coming, y'all. Y'all got to pay attention. When it comes across your TikTok while you scrolling, look at that, what they're talking about in Uganda. Look at how Finland just joined NATO. Look at how all those countries are coming together, but you're not paying attention to it. It's a reason why they all coming together. Look how that one country is telling their people, use all your US dollars because you won't be able to use them pretty soon.
Now, I'm not saying that, because the reason why I'm not saying that is because
that's what this is in Africa.
This is Africa.
Africa.
I wouldn't tell us to do that, because it's gonna take some time for that. Whether we believe it or not, it's gonna take time. It's gonna be a transition. Now, the more people they catch off guard is gonna be better for them. Don't get it twisted. But I think it's gonna be some time. I would never tell nobody to sink every dollar they got into something and then be turning around and stuff don't pan out the way everybody thinking, and then you broke. Nah, that ain't what I'm saying. But I'm saying be mindful and aware.
But yeah, that was in Africa. So y'all have to make sure that y'all pay attention to political events. If you don't know anybody in political events, go research. Go Google. Everything's on Google.
And stop unify. Y'all start mending relationships that you may have thought wasn't worth anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause these bridges you have burnt, you just never know. It could come back full circle. Now, I ain't talking about pick up them folks that ain't meant to be picked back up now. I ain't saying that. But I'm saying, like, some things that was petty that you was like, I'm gonna quit fooling with her because of this, or I'm gonna quit fooling with him because of that. It could have been overlooked. Truth be told, sometimes it be our ego. You know what I'm saying? I'm a victim of it. I have done it. So it's things you just gotta work on within yourself. And right now is unification. We need to unify.
We gotta get together.
Yes.
Bring it together.
And don't go places that treat you like crap.
Yes. If they got bad customer service, don't go. Like, I'm not ever going back there again.
Y'all, this been perfect. Like, I'm glad we got this message out. I hope people feel it. And I didn't want to make a scare tactic or a fear thing. I just want awareness in our culture, especially, because we can talk about everything else. We can talk about twerking. We can talk about who's sleeping with who. You know what I'm saying? But let's talk about what's going to affect our kids. Because I got 5 people that I'm going to die for. And I lay my life for them. So I want to make sure that other mothers feel the same way, and they can get that same message across.
Yeah, make sure that y'all go take care of your money. Go get a bank account. If you have a business, go get a business bank account.
Go get these business loans too. We're gonna touch on that too, because there's a lot of that out here that they giving money.
Or go get the grant.
Grants.
And you know what? It's so many people on this platform that offer grant lists, but literally you can just sit, take the time out,
And
research it, and go get your own grant. I get it. And if you don't know somebody that can write the grant, find somebody that can write the grant. But it's so much on the internet that you can do yourself before you try to pay somebody.
You want me to invite? I don't know what y'all. I be trying to hit accept, and y'all be leaving me like quick.
That part. I just want everybody to be aware of everything that happens, because they try to show us so much, and that's why I watch the news, because it be too much going on.
And a lot of it be lies too. Like once they reach the news, it don't be really full of what you need to know.
At all.
But yeah, it's a lot of
y'all life is lifing, and y'all gotta hurry up and get on the platform. Like it's life, and that's why all my clients told me this week.
Life
is life,
and we want to life with y'all, and we got to be a team. It's got to be a team effort. We can't be lifing out here alone.
So make sure that you follow us on Instagram. We are Vision Board Brunches. Yes. I know it says the Amber Brown Look. This is where we go live from because of the follower thing. It will always be replayed on YouTube channel Vision Board Brunches. We will be on Spotify pretty soon, so you can listen and drive at the same time. If you have topic ideas, make sure that you inbox us or email us. If you want to send in a topic, if you want to be on the show, if you have a place that you want us to go check out, or anything like that.
Right. And today we're at the social house, y'all. I said I was gonna mention it. It's we haven't tried anything as far as food wise, but the customer service so far, has been good. And we'll keep y'all posted and update y'all on the next live on Tuesday at 12. Again, my TikTok is Vanessa Kemp, and the Amber Brown Look.
At the Amber Brown
Make
Look.
sure y'all
like my hair today. I like it with pussy. Thank you. Yours is too.
I curl my own hair, y'all. She can tell y'all I never curl my hair. On God, like that's just not what I do. I be like, Amber, curl my hair. She couldn't get to me, so they little ratchet curls. I did what I could do.
Yes, y'all make sure y'all go follow me on Instagram at the Amber Brown Look. Make sure that you check out my website at theamberbrownlook.com if you are looking for a wig or wig service. What else?
Y'all just be mindful. I'm really adamant about this. Y'all be mindful of what's going on right now.
Yeah, pay attention.
And what you always say, Amber?
Don't forget to tell somebody you love them, because tomorrow is never promised. Oh, I got a new one. Wait. If you don't plan to fail, you fail to plan.
If you don't plan to fail, you fail to plan. I like that.
Girl, I got that from my cousin. She gonna
put that on the shirt. Y'all have a good Tuesday.
See y'all.